Yes, family. I think it's about that time. Look at this. Camera girl, can you shoot them up on the simmering? Look at this. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Are you hey okay? In your neck of the woods? What up? What up? Manners and respect, man. I your girl, Debbie from Donga Yard. Welcome you all to the Jamaican kitchen. Welcome once more. You know it is the Jamaican cooking journey. Tons and tons of you on you right on over here. Special welcome. Thank you so very much. Those of you who were there with me from the beginning and you're still there so with me, you're still here, manners and respect. Now, today I am sharing with you just a small little video. It's a little dish that I would say maybe 90% of Jamaican households cook. It is nice, it is mostly used for breakfast. It is saltfish and baked beans. And if you come to Jamaica, if you have never been here and you come here, it is most likely that at maybe one time, wherever you eat, whether you're staying at a hotel or wherever, local restaurant, this will be on the breakfast menu. Baked beans and saltfish. So I want to show you today how I go about preparing my baked bean and saltfish the Jamaican way. Now right on here I've got some saltfish that I've been pre-soaking for about 4 hours now. I always say to you the correct way is to start doing your saltfish. Remember, saltfish is a cured fish. The process that it goes through to get it salted or whatever, them saltfish or whatever, it is almost cooked. Saltfish can be eaten raw. I have a raw saltfish salad on the channel and I'm going to leave the link to that in the description for you to see how it's been prepared. Saltfish can be eaten as is. The process that it goes through to make them call it saltfish, it can be eaten. So it's almost cooked. So what you want to do, the very first thing, when you pull it from the wrapper or the package, wash off that excess salt, those excess salt granules. Don't just pick it out of the package, put it in the water. Just wash off it and then leave it to soak in an awful lot amount of water. So this is the second set of water. I've soaked it for 2 hours and I've thrown it off, and this is the second water. Now I am going to throw this water off. Throw this water off and I'm going to be scalding it off now because it's soaked, it's soft. So this scalding off process is to eliminate the excess salt from the saltfish. So I'm just going to put in not that amount, you'll see, and I'll be just leaving it to scald off. So catching enough water, and let us catch a little more because we're coming right on over here on our stove. And I'm going to leave it on almost to high because as soon as it starts boiling, I'm going to be removing it and I'm going to be rinsing it off and leave it in some cold water. That's how I prepare my saltfish. Now, when we did the saltfish fritters, some people might think, well, maybe some people boil saltfish for making fritters. I've never seen my mother boil saltfish. And other people that I know, them are clipper in a fit fritters making. Me never see them boil saltfish. Because when you boil it, you cook it, it's like you're overcooking it, You want that flavor from the saltfish into the fritters. I guarantee you, if you do you boil a saltfish and then pick it up to make fritters, or just soak your saltfish, rinse it off and pick it up to make fritters, those two fritters, different tasting altogether. But this is not a fritters video, it is a saltfish and baked bean video. Leaving this here to come to a boil. As soon as it starts boiling, we will remove it, throw that water out, and we will leave it into some additional tap water for it to cool down. Now we are going to be using some onions, we are going to be using some tomatoes as ripe as possible, a little black pepper. I'll be using some garlic flakes, and they look like me never ready for camera. Garlic flakes are fresh garlic. Now garlic flakes is just dehydrated garlic. They just chop raw garlic and get it dehydrated. So that's good. It is good. That's what garlic flakes is. Pure garlic, but it's just dehydrated. So I'll be using a little piece of scallion too, but it will be frozen scallion. So, and I'll be using a little bit of our Jamaican pepper sauce. We have lots and lots of different brands out here. I'll be using that to bring a little gig to this dish. This dish it's supposed to stay on like more like a kind of reddish color, but when we return, you'll see. So when we return, saltfish will be boiled off. All these will be chopped and we'll be ready to be start putting our saltfish together. We'll have our baked bean been cut, and I'm using this brand. I'm staying local, true to my local brands. I'm in an advertisement, but them need to find me to make me do some advertisement. Well, not think about that. So I'm using this brand because I like this brand. Okay, use your brand of choice. So you know how we treat with things already. We will be moving the label, washing it off. So when I return, it will be cut. I don't have a cutter, I will show you. But my husband will cut it using the knife. I do have an electric can opener, but them are process, so me not bother. But I will not show you how to use the knife. I've never shared this with you because it is something that I don't endorse, and I will never ever share it with anybody because it's too much of a dangerous exercise, okay? So when we return, you will see where we're there. Okay, now family, saltfish all boiled off and it has been deboned and picked up. And you can also use your boneless saltfish. Use your saltfish of choice. Okay, so we have our oil. You have to eat a reasonable amount of oil. So I'm going to be burning my scallions in there, and this is just for some flavoring. Okay, so you know the scallion, it gives that nice flavor. So I'm going to eat the scallion, and it is frozen scallions. That is why it's carrying on like this. I'm just going to be sauteing it off a little just to get the flavor. I don't want them to be burned. Just the flavor. Just to flavor the oil. And when the oil is flavored, you'll know because it becomes green. The oil will take like a sort of greenish color. See what I'm talking? Slightly green. Let me get the flame up a bit. To this, I'm going to put my saltfish. The very first thing you put in is your saltfish. I'm putting in my saltfish and I'm going to up my flame to the max. Why I'm upping my flame to the max? I want my saltfish to be all brown off and have a little color. So we're going to leave the saltfish inside here on the high heat, and when it starts taking a little color, we will return to show you how we're going to finish assemble. This is the saltfish I'm getting, Okay, now so the saltfish starts to take a little color, and we use the high heat because the saltfish has a little moisture in there. So we don't want too much moisture, you know. We want to get it dry out, so it needs taking a little color. We're going to be dumping in lots of tomato. So what I will do, and at the same time you're going to be putting in a generous amount, just like this, of onion rings. What I will be doing, I'll be leaving for you in the description how much saltfish you use, the proportion of the saltfish to the tomato and all of that. I'll do just that for you. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to bring it down now to medium. On the medium, give it a generous stir to get everything properly incorporated and all of that. Okay, but before we do that, we are going to put like a tablespoon of vinegar into this. Yes, put it all over it. If you have apple cider, you use a teaspoon of the apple cider, but if it is the white one, you use a tablespoon. This is gonna give it a beautiful taste. So this is how it looks. So we are gonna leave it there now, covered like it's gonna be steaming down now. Okay, so we're gonna leave it there and let all those onion rings cook and come down soft. All the tomato cook, and you start to see that mushiness out of the tomato to get that nice juice and jelly succulency. So when we return, that should be done. Then we're going to be adding our baked beans, add a little garlic flakes, and then we're going to leave it to simmer. We soon come back. Okay, now family, look at this. You notice? Look at this. You see it's steaming down and we don't have a lot of oil. What we have is like the juices from the tomato. Now it is time for our baked beans, and when we put our beans in, we're gonna have to up our flame a bit. We're gonna be using a little water from our kettle, and my kettle is not nearby, family. Yes, it was on my stove. It's not fully hot, but it's like sort of warm. So we'll be using a little water, warm water. If it's extra hot, it doesn't matter. To the side right there. Flame down back, to a little less than medium. And we are going to be going from the bottom and over. From the bottom and over. Now we are going to be putting in a little garlic flakes. If you are using fresh garlic, you would put it right now. We're using it at this point. Please put the camera upon me. Like about a teaspoon of garlic flakes, or teaspoon or tablespoon. Depends on how much you love garlic. We're putting it at this point because when we are eating, we want to taste a nice fresh flavor of the garlic. If you put it earlier, you would not taste it like that. But that's up to you. If you want to put it earlier, fine. But for me, I like to have the garlic at this point where I get that nice garlicky taste when I'm eating. Now we are going to be putting in some of our pepper. Put as much, put to your liking. Let us bring this down to low. We don't want to look nice and juiciness and succulency. We don't want it dry out. If that should ever happen, put maybe about 2 or 3 tablespoons of hot water, preferably a warm water. Put in a little black pepper, not much. And let us continue to over and under. And I think I can take probably about 2 of this spoon of water. We don't have to put any salt. Put the camera upon me. Because the saltfish has some salt in here. We don't need any salt. So, look at this. Leave it on the low to simmer. 3 minutes and we'll return to plate for you. Look at this beauty, y'all. Look at it. Yes, family. I think it's about that time. Look at this. Camera girl, can you shoot them up on the simmering? Look at this. Look at the tomatoes. Look at the baked beans. Look at the saltfish. Look at your onions. What more could you ask for? Flame off. Look at me. Look at this. Camera girl, let's shoot them up. Look at the succulence. Look at the juiciness. Wanna go now? Plate up some for you. What would you eat this with, Miss Debbie? Miss Debbie, where we can't eat this with? I'm gonna leave the link to the Jamaican hard boiled food. You can eat it with it. And I'm also gonna leave the link to the authentic Jamaican fried dumpling. If you're following me on Instagram, you'll see I will plating up some and I will put in a decent picture on Instagram for all of you who are following me. I'll be making some soft, nice fried dumpling. I'm gonna be opening one of those and I'm gonna be taking that fried dumpling and I'm gonna be taking up some of this juice, this succulency, and I'm gonna close it and I'm gonna put it in my mouth. You won't see that, I'm sorry, but you can do that for yourself. Let's plate up this thing. Camera girl, shoot them right up while I plate. Let them see what is happening. Let them see that we never go around the corner and come off of the camera and go underneath the cupboard and go underneath the sink and go take up something and come back and when they check a stack and never the one where we cook. You there, camera girl? Let's plate it up. And if you are watching this video, you came to Jamaica and you stayed somewhere and they had this on the menu and you didn't know, or if you should come and you hear and you see this on the menu, mostly it's on the menu for breakfast. You can try it. This is what it is. Saltfish and baked beans, Jamaican, the Jamaican way. Okay, look at it. This is the finished product. We don't have much of a cleaning up to do, so let's just present to you. Hello, please, this don't want a garnish, you know. The only garnish is we eat them. Let's present. From my kitchen to yours, from my Jamaican kitchen to your family table, to your plate, and most of all to your stomach. It's baked beans and saltfish the Jamaican way. Please do enjoy. Now, if you have liked this video, remember, just thumbs it up. Remember to share, subscribe, and most of all, when you subscribe, remember to hit the notification bell. When you hit the notification bell, that is how your name will be called out. Okay? That is how you become a member of the post notification crew. And today's post notification shout out, it goes to no other than Joy Davis. Joy, if you eat this, please comment. If you like this, please say something to me in the comment section. If you have done baked saltfish and baked bean before, tell me, share with me how you do yours. Remember again, like, share, subscribe, leave your comments below. Thank you so much for those of you who are sending in your donations. Thank you so much. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for everything. And even if you have not donated, thank you for being a part of the Jamaican cooking journey. That is more than enough. Okay? Like again, share, subscribe, leave your comments below. And that's just it. Debbie from Dongayard. Bless. No stress.